So I messed up and recorded the first part of this video with no sound. So now I'm running in 2x speed and doing a voiceover. What we're doing today is wrapping the roof of that car in a carbon fiber vinyl. It's her car and this is her man, so they're going to be helping me out. So first thing, wash the roof of your car real good, get the clay bar on it, then take the isopropyl alcohol and wipe off any debris, anything that's left over, and that's going to get you started. And I guess you need a drink. So step one, I guess, pour some shots, because you don't want to be doing this sober. So after you have a few shots of tequila, vodka, gin, whiskey, whatever you're drinking, next, have the wrap laid on the roof, and it's got a clear protective film on it. So we're going to want to take that clear protective film off before we get started. The wrap's been sitting in the sun, kind of loosening up for a bit. After you get that off, throw that away, and let's get on to the part of the video that's actually got some sound. We're about to wrap the roof. So what we're going to do is you're going to pull the bottom off over here while me and him stretch this out and lay it down as flat as we can. And I can't hold the camera and stretch at the same time, so I got to set y'all down. But y'all know what's happening. Y'all going to see the next little step. Pull the thing off, we laid it down. It's got a little creases here and there, but we're going to stretch that out as we roll in the bubbles out with the squeegees. You want to hold the camera while we work something, I guess? And let's just take these for the moment. I got this. Gonna spray the squeegee so it slides over everything better. I'm also gonna just wet the fuck out of the roof. And I gotta stop cursing. Let's start right here in the middle and just kinda, we're gonna push, let's push these, that little bubble right there. Let's kinda, yeah, let's get it out a little bit. And when we get to the edge, we'll be able to pick up the vinyl and get any air out. If you get a crease, don't worry about it, because we'll take the heat gun, we'll have to pick it up and take the heat gun, and the heat gun will get the crease out of it. Yeah. Ooh, and if you start to get a crease, if you could stop before you get one, like I just did. Do you see how I'm stretching it? Well, yeah. People that post videos on TikTok and stuff of them wrapping their cars, it's not as easy as they make it seem. Those people have been doing it for 10, 15 years. But they also charging you 10, 15 years of experience. If you could do this yourself in your own garage, do it. The bubble right there, stretch it, and it's out. This is actually looking pretty good right there. If you we'll walk away. If you keep everything wet, you'll be able to slide this over it nice and neat. We'll put it in the middle so you can reach it. We're gonna have to cut around the sunroof. The bubble right there, so I got to pick the wrap up. Ooh, it's stuck pretty good. I'm gonna see if I can push it out. Yeah, that came out. What's that? Oh, that's the roof. See, I made a crease. I'm going to fix that in a second. You see that crease right there? I'm going to pick the wrap up and I'm going to put the heat gun on that. It's going to pull that crease out. So if you make mistakes here and there, it's fine. You doing good over there? You need some help?
That should be. Well, I'll make the crease right there.
Trying to keep as few creases as possible, but I got one here and I got one there. This one here is so small that I should be able to pick it up. I can still see it, so I'm going to put the heat gun on that because I don't want to mess up you. Barely a mark. Yeah, we're going to pick up areas that we laid down as we're going about it, so it's all fine and dandy. Let me get the heat gun real quick. Where'd it go? Right there. Can you see the crease with the camera right there? It's going to come out when I hit it with the heat gun. And because it's carbon fiber, you don't want to heat it up too much because it'll lose the pattern. But that's gone. But I gotta fix that part now. That crease that was there, you can't even see it no more.
One right there.
Sometimes you put your hand under it. Your hand is really wet when you get under it. You might lose a little sticky, but as long as it's sticky around it pretty good. I'm gonna come over there. You got a heat gun on your side too, but I'm gonna come over there to make sure you're not messing up nothing. And the grease is gone.
Yeah, no, that one's got to get heated.
I'm gonna come over there. I want to get this little bit. If you see you're gonna make a crease, don't make a crease. Hello, not my dog. It actually looks pretty good right here. And I know I'm not all the way over yet, but we're going to work it around. We try and work most of it off the window, off the roof. Is this your first time rapping?
It is.
First time rapping? Learning?
See?
Everybody got to start somewhere. See the crease I made? The fucking carbon fiber. It's no joke. It's the pattern. If this was plain old black, it'd be a lot simpler.
And it's gone. Sure enough. Okay.
You saw how it went away?
Mm-hmm.
Put a little, you don't want to put too much heat because if you stretch it, if you got a pattern on here, carbon fiber once again,
Warp the pattern.
it'll change the pattern up and it's gonna look bad. I mean, nobody's gonna believe that you have a carbon fiber roof on your car anyway.
Right.
But you don't want it to look bad. Everything that's already done and you like, it's stuck down good. It's the pressure and the heat gun that makes it stick. So just, even though you're done with it, just heat it up and kind of give it that little touch. And it makes it stick. Look how shiny this is compared to what it was. We ain't done. We got to cut all this extra off. We still got to work the front. We're getting around it. I can't film the whole time because somebody got to hold the camera. And I can't set the camera up here because, you know what, I ain't got all that shit. We at the end, we worked everything around this sunroof, which is a pain in the ass. We end up with a crease right here, but I was able to take the heat gun, and I've still got a little. We stretch it out the last little bit, and if it ain't perfect, you got the carbon fiber on here, so it's not, you got to work it as best you can. But it looks like we're going to have a little bitty knot there. Nobody can see that. Look at a little knot right there. I'm going to try and press that out with my thumb right now. Yeah, look at that. Gone. And if you see anything on the camera, it's just reflections of water, because I just saw that too. Roof is, we're going to get this crease out right now. The way we're going to get that crease out is we're going to cut the sunroof right here and pick it up and use the heat gun to stretch it right off the side. So that's the only mistake I see at the moment. But everything looks beautiful. See all overlap that we have? Front window, back window, side. Just fortunately I didn't film when I cut that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to tuck this side all the way down in the groove. You took the luggage rack rails out, but I'm going to spray it so that the squeegee slides. And realistically, I'm just trying to get that turn. See how it's sticking right there? I'm going to follow that the whole way back. Look how good that looks. Look at that. It's beautiful all along the way. See that? And what I'm going to do now, look at that. That's actually really good. I'm going to take the heat gun and heat all along this edge so it sticks nice and tight. Just so y'all know on the other end of this actually came out better than I was expecting it to happen that quick. That came out really good. That worked fast. So years of experience, I guess, but you can learn this too if you just give it a try a few times. Now, let's keep on. I'm gonna cut it just way down here along the line. Boom, done. I'm going to heat it up and make sure it's pressed in there nice and tight, clean it up. I'm going to put the roof rack back down, and this side is done. Ta-da! With the sunroof open, I kind of cut in the corners right here. See? That way I could fold it under the edge, take the heat gun, heat it up, and wrap it nice and tight underneath there. And let me get that last little bit, and the roof is done. So what you think of the roof?
I think it's awesome.
We cut the edges and wrapped it under right here. And look at that, carbon fiber. I know it's fake carbon fiber. I don't want to hear your bullshit. But y'all know y'all doing the same thing to your fucking other cars. Nice and clean. That was a peel and paint. And now it looks better than it did before. Roof done. What are we doing next?
All of it.
All of it. We're wrapping the whole car carbon fiber.
Yep.
Y'all doing that. I ain't doing that.